Hi, I'm here doing the 75% capstone project. My name's Luke Shanks. I'm an OSU student. The overview of the project is we've got a 67-acre boundary with a 10-acre parcel on the north edge here to be split off, and then the remaining here to be cut into 5 tracts of land. The tasks that have been completed so far are the deed research. We went to the courthouse to get the deeds, and we had to research all of the controlling corners. The boundary work, when we go on to hubtag.com and we pull the corner records, and we have to go out and collect the data that will be used in the boundary and everything we do. Then we draw up the boundary plat once that's all taken care of, and then we have monument the 10-acre split parent tract and the lot and block lines, and we talked with the customer a little bit about what they want. So the deed research, this is the controlling deed for the land, and we must to accurately know what's being conveyed in the survey. We must locate the deed and the legal description for the land, and they're located at the public record at the courthouse. We also had to do highway research because our land does border a highway, to know all the easements to show on the plat, to know the exact alignment of the highway through the land and through the whole section, really, so that we could show that on the plat. We got that on an online database. In the field, we use a Javad GNSS GPS system to locate the corners that control the section. It's got a base station and a rover with a 35-watt radio. And the corners here is a breakdown. The monuments could be a magnetic nail in the road or a piece of rebar driven into the ground, set every mile and every half mile of the whole state. So to pinpoint the exact location, we use a thing called corner records. We get that off of hubtag.com. Here you can see we have distances from a monument that is there, called a reference point, distances and azimuths, and we use to locate. After all the section corners have been located, we go back to the site and located all roads adjacent to the land, as well as any improvements to the land, so that they can be located in AutoCAD. And when they get located in AutoCAD, we can go to AutoCAD, and this is what the drawing looks like at the bare bones. I haven't broke down the section, but the line work comes in like this, and we can see everything that's there. Using the data collected, this is a quick breakdown. You can see the highway alignment there that we got off of the highway plans. And after that, we went ahead and calculated our field data and split the 10 acres off of the north. And this is the finished survey plat here for the 10-acre split. As you can see, we have a small key down here, a legal description. The legal description has to work on its own within the controlling section. The legal description does, all on its own. It doesn't have any reference to its parent tract. Once a 10-acre tract has been platted, we must go back into the field to place a monument at all the corners, and the parent tract. So we have to monument both tracts of land, and we do this with a 1/2-inch rebar with a plastic cap with our company's name and information on the top. After placing the monuments in that calculated position, we issue the client with a finished boundary plat, and then I started sectioning the remaining land in AutoCAD, and the customer wanted to split the lots 5 ways, as even as possible, but because of the shape, they had to. We decided to split them up into 2 12s, 2 10s, roughly, give or take, and 1 7, because we had to keep the pond in the southern lot here. And after the customer okays where our lots and blocks are, the field monuments have to be set. This here is a drawing of my field book, noting the points, what was set, and where the lines of possession are. And that'll conclude my 75% yeah. Any questions, leave them in the link below.